Hello guys, welcome to Omocha Reviews, and today we're going to review this $200 haul of Tomy vintage Zoids back in the 1990s. So I'm starting off here with my D-Bisons. I got these D-Bisons as part of the package, and the difference between these two is that one D-Bison is actually very roughed up, it's in a rough shape, and then the other one is a complete set. So particularly this one here is the one that's working really well with complete parts and all, good condition. So as you can see, this D-Bison has a few articulations. We can adjust this part of the cannonry right here, and then you can also move the cannons as well. There's a sort of antenna protruding out here. So yeah, this D-Bison dates back to 1999, as you can see, and one unique feature is the hooves and the horn are very shiny because they are made of metal. Now for the other D-Bison, the one on my right, this one right here is roughed up. This is sort of almost like a scrap D-Bison. As you can see, the hooves and the horn are not very... they've lost their shine basically. And there's also a few issues here, so the guns are missing along the rear, and then that tail right there is chipped off. But overall, I like the fact that I get two D-Bisons, because my plan here is to display these two with the HMM D-Bison eventually. Next, we have here the Shadow Fox, a few dogos right here. So the Shadow Fox, I absolutely love this Zoid. You've seen this in my previous videos. So the Gatling gun works. This one's mostly complete. I don't think there are any missing parts here for the Shadow Fox. But yeah, I got this for a good deal, I think. Just for some context, the entire haul was $200, but it was also individually priced, these Zoids right here. But I still got the entire haul because I think it was a good deal. Let me know in the comment section what you think, guys, after this video. But yeah, most of these Zoids are model kits that I've missed. Because when I was younger and I was collecting this, I usually prioritized the Zoids Genesis line because I absolutely love the design of the Genesis Zoids, and it's really my favorite series. So I'm really sorry for the purists out there. But yeah, I just winded the Shadow Fox right there just to show how this classic or this vintage model winds up, because I think that's the only one that's working in terms of winding up the Zoid. So this next one right here is the Command Wolf. This is piloted by Brad. This is the Command Wolf AC, or Attack Custom. I think this is one of the most well-preserved Zoids in this collection. It's really well designed, and as you can see, everything is complete. It almost looks like it's brand new. So yeah, very nice. Next one here, this is my favorite Zoid growing up as a kid, because when I was a kid, I loved cheetahs. And this one right here is a cheetah turned into a Zoid obviously. So the Lightning Saix. Finally got my hands on this. This is my first ever, never owned one. I remember when I was a kid, my mom let me decide which one will I get. Will it be the Lightning Saix or will it be the Hayate Liger? I know this is my favorite, but I just can't pass up a Hayate Liger back in the day. Now for the next ones, this is the Reynos and the Storm Saurer, a couple of Aerodactyl type Zoids, Pterodactyl type Zoids. Sorry, Aerodactyl is a Pokemon. But yeah, Reynos right here is absolute. I highly value this because there's no Reynos HMM yet, and I don't think they'll ever make one. But I really do hope they do. But yeah, for such a small wind-up Zoid, this Reynos is really well made. I really like how the cockpit looks. And this one right here is the Storm Saurer. There's an issue right here, the wing connectors. This is a very common issue with Storm Saurers upon checking with other collectors. This black part here tends to snap off, but you know, nothing glue can't fix. There's also a little bit of yellowing in the Storm Saurer, but overall it still looks nice, still can be displayed, and it's mostly intact. So yeah, Storm Saurer right here, very nice. Now let's make things a little interesting. This is the Death Stinger. And I know there's an HMM Death Stinger, but there's something about the Tomy motorized Death Stinger that just makes it look really good, even if you compare it side by side with the HMM Death Stinger. I don't know why. I think maybe because this is probably the most accurate representation of the Death Stinger that we saw growing up in the Chaotic Century, or yeah, Chaotic Century Guardian Force anime. Because the HMM Death Stinger, it looks a little bit I don't know. It kind of looks not cartoonish or anime-ish anymore, don't you think, guys? I think it kind of looks like it's from Alien or something. But this one right here, I think is really accurate, and I think it's just a classic reminder of how amazing the design is of the Death Stinger when we first saw it in Guardian Force. So this is one of the most well-preserved kits, I think, and no doubt about it, I'm absolutely happy I got my hands on this. I used to have it as a kid, but I think I lost it eventually when I moved locations, moved houses. But yeah, I got one again here. Just amazing. There's a lot of articulation for it, even despite being a motorized Zoid. As you can see the eyes there, claws, the guns. And I spray painted this with top coat, if you've noticed, just to preserve it and give it that amazing finish. And I'm really happy how this turned out. Yeah, the Death Stinger. Next, we're going to review the Death Saurer. So everybody knows this, I think. Main antagonist of the Chaotic Century anime. If you've watched or followed Zoids growing up, you definitely know who this guy is. So I have a funny story about this. Back when I was a kid, for Christmas, my mom told me she'll get me a Zoid of my choice. Yeah, for Christmas. And I chose the Death Saurer because I saw it one day in a mall. And then, yeah, I really wanted it as a kid. But right on the day where my mom and I are gonna buy it, the sales clerk there told us that they've already phased out the Death Saurer. So I was devastated back then. And ultimately, I bought the Ultrasaurus instead, despite wanting this. So I finally have one, and I got this for cheap because if you could see later, I'll be showing the leg, and the leg is actually missing some armor. So here, right here, as you can see, it's missing black armor for that part of the leg, but the other leg is fine. So overall, it's still complete. Everything's still working, not much missing parts besides the black armor. The tail was chopped off when I got this, but I already fixed it. I put some glue there. But yeah, this tail right here is commonly snapped off because of how long it is. So a little force or a little pressure could snap that off. And as you can see, there's the missing armor. Hopefully I could find a good deal to complete this kit, but it still looks amazing to display. Last but not the least, you can't speak Zoids if you don't speak Gojulas. Arguably, the Gojulas is a big icon of the Zoids series, especially if we're talking about the very original Zoids. This is one of the first large-scale, if not the first large-scale Zoid that came out. So this one right here is a 1999 Gojulas. As you can see, there are some issues here. There's a missing part here that connects the head and the neck to the body, and also missing fin, also a missing part right there, but it's fine. I really like it. A complete version of this alone could cost nearly, I don't know, $170, $150. I'm not sure. And I got this part of a $200 haul, so I'm not really mad about it because it looks really good to display, and I can always fill up those missing parts eventually. One thing I'd like to add is the design of the Gojulas looks really amazing because I know it's inspired from Godzilla, but something about the quality of the plastic along with its color makes this age really nicely. It's almost like a relic, don't you think, guys, because of that vintage looking color of the Gojulas. Definitely, I'll try to get my hands on the HMM of this one day. That completes my review for today, guys. Please let me know in the comment sections if you think this was a good deal or if it's a bad deal. Would happy to know your thoughts. That's it for today. Thank you for watching Omocha Reviews. Till next time, bye-bye.